Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I just finished my 31st Deep TMS treatment at Phoenix Mental Health, and I wanted to share an analogy with you that you can use to give friends and coworkers and family members a really positive, clear introduction to the concept behind Deep TMS treatment. So first of all, I am a firm believer in leaning in to mental health stigma in a really confident and unapologetic manner, because it is the only way to open genuine, honest dialogue about mental health that will actually create intrinsic motivation in the person you're speaking with to seek additional understanding and develop compassion for mental health disorder sufferers. So, for example, now this might sound a bit strange, but personally, I really welcome the opportunity to speak to anyone about mental health and about my own struggles, because I know that I have the words and the conviction to speak about it in a way that will generate understanding and result in that person I'm engaging with going forward to interact with others in a more elevated way. So this analogy that I'm going to share with you is the jumper cable analogy that was first told to me by my psychiatrist, Dr. Nathan Johnston. So let's just say that you are having lunch with a few coworkers and a natural opportunity to discuss your treatment comes up. And a few of your coworkers know you've struggled with depression in the past, or they know that you're still dealing with it and you're working really hard to figure it out. So here's what you can say. You can say, so I'm trying this new treatment for depression that my psychiatrist recommended that I'm really excited about, called deep transcranial magnetic stimulation. And when you get a couple of those quizzical looks from everyone, you can say, with all mental health conditions, there are two methods of treating an ill brain, besides therapy and all that. One method is through chemical means, which are your common antidepressants, pharmaceuticals, Prozac, all of those. The other method is through electrical means. And research points to a really strong electrical deficiency in treatment-resistant depression, OCD, and those. And Deep TMS is the answer to this electrical problem. So then you could turn to your coworkers and pose a question to them. Okay, here's a good analogy. What is your favorite car? And pose this question. Everyone think of their absolute favorite car. I personally always ask everyone listening to name their favorite car. And the reason is because, unfortunately, mental health still carries some degree of stigma, and I don't want others to immediately start picturing a vehicle that has been damaged, is an old model that's not running correctly, because it's not accurate. So if I ask others to name their favorite car, it really excites people, and they start calling out, Maserati, McLaren, Ford F-350, other trucks with powerful engines, Tesla, BMW, or my personal favorite, the Porsche 911 Carrera Turbo. So then you can go on to say, everyone picture their favorite car in great condition, big engine, beautiful interior, all the extras. But the car battery is completely dead and it won't start. And this is a beautiful vehicle and was made correctly. It was wired correctly, it was built correctly and beautifully, but it just needs a power source to jumpstart it so it can begin working again in the way that it was expertly designed to function. So this is analogous to the electrical issues with some of the circuitry in your brain when you have a mental illness. And some of the neuronal connections are underactive or they're not firing, resulting in depressed mood and a host of other symptoms you might be experiencing. The same applies to OCD, etc. So Deep TMS can be likened to the jumper cables you bring on board when you're facing a dead battery situation. It's this outside source of energy that was created and patented to spark life into those dead or underactive neurological batteries. And given the right external inputs, the body is so amazing in its ability to heal itself and use that electrical stimulation from Deep TMS to restore those underactive neurons and restore balance to the brain. So I really hope that you'll use this simple analogy in everyday conversations, because when you do, it gives other people this expanded ability to understand you, to appreciate you, and admire your efforts to take charge of your life and your health.